Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It's Friday. So happy Friday, Stampers. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. So jump on, say hi, and we'll get started shortly. I will tell you a couple of things in the beginning. So first, what we're going to be doing is working on, I'm showcasing Butterfly Gala today. And this is important because this punch, the matching punch, is going on back order very soon. And then it will be turned off until they get more in, okay? Along with the happy birthday punch from the Occasions catalog. So you want to get those, hi Karen, you want to get those orders in soon so that you get your punch and your bundle. Now, getting the bundle, you save 10%. When it goes into the catalog, the next catalog in June, it won't be 10%, so you can't buy them as a bundle. So you want to get those orders in now. And the other one also, which is also in the catalog, and that is on page, Birthday Galas on page 36. And I'll give you the happy birthday one as we go on. So jump on, say good morning. A couple of things I remembered that I've been forgetting to do the prize patrol. So I have two little cute little grab bags, and you can see there's little ink spots in there and something else. So let me tell you how this is going to work. Unfortunately, due to Stampin' Up! Rules, I can only send these out to USA. So I'm sorry for my global friends. I can't send it out to you. So I'm going to send out one. I'm going to pick one winner from everybody who shares this video. One lucky winner will get one from the Facebook share. So please share my video. The other one will come from anyone who leaves me a comment starting today until next Friday morning on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is stampersdelight.com, all one word. So I will pick one lucky winner from there. So if you do both, you could win both. Keep one for yourself and give one away. Okay? Also, before I forget, let's get everything out of the way first. I will not be on Sunday. I have a big class, a big card buffet. If you've been watching my pictures on Facebook and Instagram, you see me getting ready for it. So I have a very large class on Sunday, so I won't be back here on Sunday night, but I will be back on next Friday morning. Okay? So let's get started. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera. So again, Rose Ward, if you need to get a hold of me, stampersdelight.com. That's all you have to remember. Here's my January host code. If you remember Stampers Delight, you're good. Okay? So again, this is what I'm showcasing this morning, is the Butterfly Gala stamp set with the matching punch. This is on page 35 of the catalog, the Occasions catalog. Goes with the gingham, and you're going to see that too. I'm going to be playing around with that. I've got a couple of goodies for you. Now again, that punch is going to be going on back order along with the birthday one, which again, I didn't mark that down, but it is in the catalog here. There it is, along with the cake builder punch. So you want to get your orders in for those before they go on back order, which will be probably by today, the end of today, okay? The other thing I want to mention, and we'll just move that out of the way. Hopefully you saw that the ribbon in the Celebration catalog has been turned off because that sold out. They are filling, when they get the orders in, they are filling what is on back order. It may be back in March, but I wouldn't bet on that. Only because I hate for people to think that they're going to get it and not get it. So I apologize for that. But the good news is, usually we have this first wave of Celebration. And don't forget, usually around February, we have Celebration 2 coming out. So stay tuned for that, okay? All right, so the other thing I will be showcasing with the Butterfly Gala will be the Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper, which you can still get as a free item. Okay, so let's just put that over there. Now, first I want to show you some cards that were done, not all by me, but from a swap that I was in. And it does showcase the Butterfly Gala. So let's bring these in. Now this one I did get in a swap, and this is the designer series paper, the Botanical Butterfly, because the back sides are black. You can leave it black or you can color it in. It looks great just leaving it black and white. I did not have a name on this one, so I can't give you credit for it. So whoever did this swap, thank you. This one was mine. And again, you see that I used the paper. Now, the great thing with the paper is this paper right here, and you will see that lines up to the punch. And I'm going to show you a little trick with the punch that I learned from a fellow demonstrator. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Here's another swap, and this one was from Sherry Capers. Okay, and that's a cute little fold card. This one, they use some of the Happiness Blooms paper with that, so you can mix and match. And this was from Jeannie Cooker, or Jean Cooker. This one is from Monica Gilberti. So I do like to show all the different things that you can do with one set. And thank you to whoever left me that comment. Please leave me comments on YouTube and Facebook. I do get around to answering them, and I love to hear your comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Hopefully not too bad. Okay, this one is from Celine Kempton. Thank you, Celine. This one's beautiful. They're all beautiful. And then this one is from Dina Rakow. And you see that a lot of them use that Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper. So if you buy the bundle and you bump it up to $50, you can get that Designer Series paper that goes so well with it. This one is from Renee Koenig. I apologize up front if I'm saying your name wrong. So here's some other ideas. And again, the punch works with these, with that paper. This is from Lynn Feldkamp. And again, this is from my friend Sandy Carlson. And I like the way Sandy did this. She used the Designer Series paper onto a card base. I'll show it to you this way. So don't forget the other options that you have. Okay, so I will have those on my blog and on the still shots later. So let me show you what we're going to be doing. There's two cards that I'm going to be doing today. The first one happens to be one that's going to be in my card buffet on Sunday. And as you can see, it is the Designer Series paper with, I stamped the butterflies and then punched them out and colored them. So that's the first card I'm going to be showing you. And then I'm going to show you a creative fold card, which I call a flap card. And this one I did two other, I'm going to show you different Designer Series paper with it. So this is the flap card. Now this, I did not stamp these. These are popped out with the punch. And you can see there's a flap there's a flap there. And then you open it up. And thank you cards I usually leave blank in the middle because I'm going to write my own message. That may be a little crooked, or I cut the gingham a little crooked. Oh, that's okay, Valerie. You can always catch up. So this is my, what I call a panel fold card. Or flap fold card, I should say. Okay. Now let me show you the same card in black and white. And I used two different sides of the Designer Series paper. And again, I popped out some of the butterflies with the punch. Yes, Megan, when we do swaps, we leave the naked inside so that when you swap, you can put your own inside in there. And then this is you've been on my mind. So that's just two different ways to do this flap card. Okay, so are you ready to see that? Oh, I did have one more flap card. which is actually, this was the first one I did with the botanical butterflies. This one I was playing around with. I'm going to do it a little bit different. This one I stamped with the stamp, used the markers, if you can see that, and then I huffed on it and stamped it. Whereas this one, I used the cutouts. Okay. So the first one we're going to get started on, I'm going to show you this one. I guess I would say this is a simple stamped card. I'm going to bring in my cardstock, and of course all my pieces are already done. I'm going to use different paper so you can see the difference with the designer series paper. Now I'm using the thick white. I'm going to move that up a little bit so you can see the card better. And then I've already cut this piece of cardstock, or designer series paper. I just did that wrong. Well, not wrong, but I want to get it correct. Remember my little tip. Start from the middle and push out, and you get a better crease. Now this piece right here is 3 by 5.5. And all I did was glue that down. And see, here's the back side. This is really neat because you can take this, and maybe I'll do that and add some other pictures later on. All you have to do is color in one butterfly and use that as your background, and it looks gorgeous. When I retire, I'll have so many more ideas, and I am counting down to that. We are in the single digits for that now. Yay! Okay, there we go. Now I've already cut these out because you don't need to see me punch this out. This is our starburst punch. I'm going to go ahead and layer that down. Did I run out of snail? Not yet. And then this is our glossy white. A lot of times we forget about the glossy white. I am going to just snail that down. This is just a quick, easy card. Now here's 2 of the butterflies, which I already punched out. I'm going to grab some markers here. And these are regular markers. And I'm not going to get too crazy because this one has a lot of coloring in it. So what I'm going to do is just add some color. So I'm just going to do real quick. So you can... I might not even finish coloring it. I think you know how to color with markers. All right, maybe I will do it. Okay, so we'll add a little pink. I find coloring very relaxing. I'm just going to put all the yellow in here. Save some time. Coastal Cabana.